From our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the 3 lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the 3 lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. We know how important it is to get your bedding fast, and that's why all my linen orders are shipped next business day for free. If you would like to get in contact with us, we have a few ways you can do so. In business hours, you can find our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner with one of us ready to chat with you. Otherwise, in the top left-hand corner, you can click on the 3 lines and scroll down to Contact Us. This will take you to our Contact Us page where you can find our phone number and email address, and even send an email right there. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you have any questions. You may or may not know this, but everything from our huge range online is shipped right from our warehouse here in Sydney. Everything you see online is in stock and ready to go, which means less waiting. Hi everyone, welcome to our show. It's great to have you with us tonight. We had a great show again tonight. Why don't you jump into the comments, let us know that you're watching. It'd be great to know that you're there. I can see there's a few people in there. Hi Odette, I can see that you're there. Kerry, g'day. Look, thanks for joining us. Like I said, we've got a great night tonight. We've got the same crew behind the scenes. We've got Josh, Mary and Michelle. Mary's on the cameras as usual. Michelle's going to throw some cushions at me later. And Josh is, like always, on the comments. He's replying to your comments now. So, yep. Yeah, we got a great show. We got 2 new arrivals tonight to look at, and we're going to style them up 2 ways. So 4 sort of different styles, if you like, tonight. And we're going to have a quick look at the quilt cover category, the Super King quilt cover category, and just have a little bit of a talk around that. So if you've got any questions about Super King quilt covers, let us know and we'll answer them a little bit later on in the show. So that'd be really great to have your input into that. So let's get started. We'll go over to the bed and we'll have a look at the first quilt cover. And this is called the Bradshaw Green.
Yep, and just while you're doing that, we did have Kerry pop in and say that she is enjoying her order that she's just recently received. I believe she purchased last week sometime and she got her order on Tuesday. So Kerry, let us know how you're going with that. I think it was a quilt cover, is that right?
I think it was a quilt cover. If it could have been the Dendy.
Yeah.
I can remember seeing the order.
Yeah. Let us know how you're going, Kerry, if you like it or not. It'd be good to get your feedback.
Yeah.
And a special hello to Joanne and Amanda. It's good to have you with us tonight. Amanda, I believe you're on the Gold Coast for a couple of weeks from memory. Let us know if you're back home or what's going on.
Yeah.
It's good to have you with us tonight. Kerry said order placed on Sunday for the Dendy.
Yeah.
Cool. So
and got it on the Tuesday.
Yep.
So that was pretty
fast. Yep. But cool. And Amanda says that she loves the green colour, such a soft colour. So let's get into this first new arrival, I reckon.
Yep.
Sounds good.
This is the on-trend colour, the sort of sage. It's called green, but it's very sage.
Yeah.
And this is it's not just printed either. It's a sort of slightly stitched. It's a jacquard, and it's cotton polyester on the front and the back, and it's got green with sort of panels, sort of checked sort of panels, and with a white stitching going through it. So quite a nice soft green as well. It's got a flange, a tailored flange. I think that's about 30 centimetres, and the reverse it's just plain white cotton polyester. But yeah, it's all happening on the front. So it comes in Queen, King, and Super King, and there are Euros as well. But that's how you get it out of the packet with the standards. But the Euros, they're a little bit different. The front it's not checkered like the quilt cover. It's just plain. It's sort of nearly waffly, but it's actually just a white stitch going through. And this side's got the white stitch with the green base, but the reverse is the reverse or the inverse, I suppose that's the right way to say it, where the stitching is actually green. I'm not sure if you can see it. The camera's a bit bright, but the stitching is green and the material is white. So with the same flange. So nice sort of a change. So you can use these both ways, and I think we're going to do that tonight actually. We'll flip them over.
Yep. We did have Amanda say that she's back home. Thanks. She had some good quality time with her dad up at the Gold Coast, so that's good.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's nice.
Kerry said that she's yet to wash her Dendy and place it on the bed, and she'll send some photos over on the weekend. So that'll be
that'd be really cool.
Really cool.
That'd be great. Yeah.
And we did have, and I'm just getting some information up on my screen now. We had Joanne ask, how much is this one for King?
Okay.
So I'm just pulling that up now. So bear with me, Joanne, sorry. And a special hello to Jen. It's good to see you again, Jen. Let me see the price. This one was the Bradshaw Green. And this one is a part of our private collection. So it's one of our more luxury choices.
Yep.
And it's currently $313.95. So $314
for the King. Yep.
So it's a good quality one, this one.
Yep, it's the upper end of
yeah.
This is the Nims Meadow, it's called cushion. We're going to put this one on there as well. Bring a bit of yellow in. Flange on this. We've sort of seen these before. The Nims, that's linen, 100% linen cover, that one, with a polyester fill. And this cushion is the Trent Vanilla. It's got nice frills or tassels. Not really tassels, but it's just all over textured. Reverse is just plain. But this is a cream. It's a cream colour, so we're bringing a bit of cream in. And then the Mackenzie. This has got a bit of chenille sort of polka dots, different colours. Bringing the yellow from that cushion, white from the stitching, and like to match up with the quilt cover. Bit of a frill on the end of this as well. And yeah, so we'll chuck that on. This Mackenzie's also got a throw that's it's got a throw in the same family, same sort of frill, and the chenille sort of polka dot throw. So let us know what you think. Is that a goer? Trying to bring some other colours in other than the green, just to break it a little bit. So yeah, not bad. I don't think it's that bad. It's nice and fresh. Yeah, very spring sort of makeup tonight on that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's our first style, and we will. I can see Jen likes this one.
Yes, we had Jen say that she likes this. Joanne says she loves it. Amanda says that she's loving the fringe on that cushion. There's a couple of fringes actually. There's
they follow through.
Yeah. And Jen said that the yellow and the green is a nice pairing.
Yes. Yeah.
So good job, whoever styled this one up this week.
This one was mostly Michelle.
There you go. Yep. Good job, Michelle.
I was a bit reluctant, actually.
Cool. All right. Let's have a look at the next style.
So it's good that it turned out.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. While you're just doing that, if anyone's interested in shopping anything from the live tonight, so if you see a cushion you like, or a quilt cover that you're interested in, there's a link up in the description. So on mobile, I believe you have to swipe left or right, one of those two ways. And when you're watching on desktop, it should be either up or down, I'm not too sure. It's all around the place. Just have a look and you'll there'll be two links in there for you. So it's good.
This style, this time, this colour, we're going to do turn the Euros around the other way. So that's white with the green stitches. This cushion is the that common Ascot white.
Yep.
And we're going to pull a bit of whites into this design. And we had a bit of discussion last week about a round cushion, so we're going to feature that.
Yes.
Florida Fern, it's called. Whole bunch of tassels.
That's a good one.
Sort of a knitted, textured round cushion.
I believe that one comes in a multitude of different colours. Is that correct?
There are different colours. Not sure what they are, but there are a few.
Yeah, we can actually. I've just pulled it up on the website. Just might be interesting to see. There's a fern one. There's a salsa red. There's a black one. There's a pink one. There's a basil, which I think is a bit green. It's more of a sage.
That's sagey, yeah.
Yep. Rose, white, and that's about it. So there's quite a few colours in that Florida range.
Mm.
So if you're interested in round cushions, we've got some for you.
Got a few in there.
Yeah.
And this one is the Ascot white, but it's just the long one. So to go with that as well.
We did have Kerry say that would be a nice toy for the snacks. Kerry, for all those who are unfamiliar, Kerry has a couple sausage dogs running around the house. Which, yes, they would love those tassels.
Lots of fun with that.
Yeah.
All right. So this was the Oslo Snow throw. I didn't show you. Do you want me to show you? I should show you. Just quickly.
Yep.
That's the Oslo Snow. Nice and soft.
I can confirm. I think we feature that one in every single live for the past 2 months.
We do. We do feature it a lot. It's really versatile. It goes white. It just goes with a lot of the covers.
Yeah.
It works quite well. So
I'm going to ask a question of Mary. Mary's here helping us switch the cameras. Mary, which style did you like better so far?
I was surprised to like the yellow one. I'm not usually a fan of the yellow accessories, but this one is still my favourite without the yellow.
Yeah, okay. So you like the white.
I do like the white. And
Alright.
dark green looks nice.
So we've got a white and dark green with Mary. What do you think? What's your favourite one?
I don't know. Because the yellow is actually growing on me a bit. I think we're seeing it the second time. I like it. The white's not too bad. when we originally put this white on, we highlighted the green a little bit more by not stacking it in. We just put it on the bed.
Yeah.
That's why I originally threw it on, and I thought, yeah.
It's interesting you say that, because we've had both Jen and Amanda say maybe try a darker green throw instead of the Oslo.
Yeah, we could. We've got that here.
Yep.
We might as well have a go. This is the Johnson Olive.
Yep.
And I think we paired this up with that Florida last week, did we?
Yep. Yep.
So yeah,
we did have
that would work as well.
Yeah, let us know, Jen and Amanda, whether or not that green throw is a bit better. We did have Odette just say, place the round green pillow in front of the others. I'm not sure that the cushions look right. Could be a bit of an orientation type thing.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting.
What if you even took them off?
I reckon the best way to put the cushions on the bed is just to chuck them on.
That's probably mostly how you do it anyway.
Yep. Yeah, so Jen said that throw is good. Joanne said that it's better with the green, and Amanda said yes, that's better styling with that green.
The
throw.
green one,
So,
yeah.
yep.
Just a bit too much white.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I think Mary's shaking her head. I think she likes the white style a bit better.
Yep.
So
there you go.
Everybody has their own taste,
Yeah.
own opinion. It's
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Sorry, I think I just find that there's too much texture with the dark green throw as well, like with the pattern on it. Maybe?
Right.
I don't know.
It is heavier. Yeah, it's got a heavier knit.
Yeah, and because the quilt cover's already, because it's that private collection, that higher quality, it's not printed. It's got that actual texture on the quilt cover.
On the quilt cover too, yeah.
So you don't necessarily need additional texture in the throws and whatnot to make it more interesting.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Kerry said the dark green is a nice contrast to the light green the light green of the cover, which I agree with that. I think that's pretty smart. So.
Very good. All right, let's jump back over the table and we'll have a look at this quilt cover category, the Super King quilt cover category. I suppose first I should start, if you've got a question about Super King quilt covers, jump into the comments, let us know if you've got any sort of questions that might pop into your mind. Let us know those as we're going through. And I'll just give you a brief overview. The Super King quilt cover, the actual size of it is 270 centimetres wide and then 240 centimetres long. So the 240, the length is from head to toe on the bed. So it's quite large. It's the largest quilt cover that we've got. And it's, I suppose the question would be is, well, what do you use it on? Well, obviously you put it on a Super King bed. That's the big bed, that the 200 by 200 centimetres or 204, 203, square. They're huge. They're not as popular or as common yet anyway, but you would put the Super King quilt cover on a Super King bed, and you could also put it on a king bed. That's where we sell most of them, to going on to king beds, because they're just like an upsize where you might want it to be a little bit more luxurious, and the quilt is hanging down the side of the bed a little bit more, a little bit less fighting with the partner in the night. But the king bed's pretty big anyway. But so you got a bit more coverage with the Super King quilt cover and quilt on top of a king bed. And it's particularly handy too, because the king beds, sometimes if you've got a really deep mattress, you just might want to have enough cover to cover the depth of the mattress, because some mattresses are really deep now. So if you go to a bigger quilt cover, you'll get better coverage down the side of the bed, even if you might just be wanting to cover the mattress. It might be difficult, and you can do that with a Super King quilt cover. We've got a whole bunch of colours that are available as well in the category that I think is in the top of the description up there. Yep. And there's a whole bunch of colours. So there's blacks, greys and silvers, all the monochromes sort of colours. There's blues, there's reds and pinks, there's creams, the browns, linens and sort of beigey colours is in there, whites. There's all of them really, purples and yellows. There's even multicoloured quilt covers. There's probably quite a lot of those because a lot of quilt covers have got a lot of multicolour. So there's a lot of those in there as well. So many colours available. There's also different patterns. The largest quantity of patterns that we've got is like the floral and the geometric patterns. They were probably the biggest representation that we've got. And there's also solid colours and plain colours, like the ascots that we showed you, those cushions, they come in quilt covers as well. They're plain colours, but even though they're the waffle texture, but they'd be in that plain category. There's also less popular printed designs as well, like there's an animal prints in there, some damask sort of patterns, and some striped. They're a bit lesser quantity, and textured, like the chenille. You'll get chenille in there as well. So a whole bunch of different colours and patterns all available there in the Super King quilt covers. Now, a couple of questions that I've got, 3 questions that people often ask about Super King. There's one of them is there such a thing as Super King doonas or quilts, the inserts for them? People often have trouble, I think, finding them. So yes, they are available. We've got a whole range of quilts, or the inserts for them, and they suit the size of the doona cover, that 270 by 240 centimetre. They fit inside those quite well, and so they're available. Another question is, can you put a King doona inside a Super King cover? Well, the answer is obviously yes, you can do it, but there's a few things that might not work to your favour if you put a smaller quilt inside of a bigger cover, and that would be that they'll move around. They'll move around more if you put a King in a Super King quilt cover. They'd move around a bit more, and if you wanted to stop it moving around, you could apply like the quilt clips, but you probably wouldn't be able to do that if the quilt cover doesn't, if the doona doesn't go to the corner of the quilt cover anyway. So you sort of haven't even got a solution. So you can do it. It will move around, and there'll be less insulation as well, because if it slips off to one side, or if it's moving around, or it's just, even if you manage to get it into the middle, there's not insulation on the edges of the cover, so it might not do its job properly either. So it's worth getting the right insert for the cover, and in this case it's Super King, and they're available, you can get them. The last point is what's the different size between a King and a Super King? How much difference is there? And just basically it's 30 centimetres. It's 30 centimetres wider and 30 centimetres longer, roughly. So the size of a King bed is, a quilt cover is at 240 centimetres wide and then 210 length, and the Super King is 270 wide and 240 in the length. So if you can do your maths, it's the width was actually 25 centimetres longer, but you know, round it up, 30 centimetres, ballpark.
Yep.
Anyway, do we have any questions? Any other questions about Super King stuff?
Yeah, so we had Kerry say that she loves her Super King size quilt and quilt cover because she's got a king bed, and she does exactly what you were saying before, where you put the Super King quilt cover on top of the king bed, and it makes it like a more designer look. It's got that just overhang.
Full. Yeah.
And then we had Amanda say that she has 2 long single electric beds which take a Super King cover, but sometimes she can get confused when placing the cover on the quilt because the quilt's just orientated a different way. And I said, yeah, I can imagine that would be the case, because it's 2.5 meters of stuff that you're dealing with. It can be quite hard to orientate it the right way when you just had a look at it out of the packet.
Yeah.
But typically when you're looking at it, it'll be the longer sides, the ones to go horizontally, the width of the bed.
Yeah.
And the only question we had was from Amanda, who asked, do the quilt cover clips, you mentioned them, and we've actually got them behind you in the shelf
here,
do the quilt cover clips ruin the fabric of the cover at all? Now, you guys have actually used these quilt cover clips on your bed yourselves. How did that go with the fabric of the cover?
They clip into the seams where the top and the bottom of the quilt cover is meet, and there's a seam on the inside. they clip into there, so it doesn't actually affect the outside, but you are putting holes in it, but it's in that sewn seam. Similar, the quilt is the same. It's just right on the edge. So you're not damaging. You're putting holes because they're fastened on, but it's not detrimental. It doesn't ruin any appearance. It's like you don't know they're there.
No, and it's on the inside, isn't it?
It's on the inside.
Yeah.
It's on the inside. If you bump into them, they're right in the corners. If you bump into them, you know they're there because they're little plastic things, so they're a bit harder than your doona is. Yeah. But it's in the corners. It's not. You don't. Once they're there, you don't know that they're there.
Yeah. Yep. Amanda said, "Thanks to the answers, much appreciated."
Yep.
And Kerry's just dropped a very helpful hint. She said that I had to mark the quilt to know the correct side as to what's bottom and what's top and what's side to side, which is a pretty cool way of doing things. I don't think anyone...
That's pretty simple, isn't it? Just a permanent marker. Yeah. That's really simple.
And I can imagine... I'm not sure. I haven't looked recently, but it would be interesting to see if there's tags on a certain corner of the quilt that you get. So you go, oh, I found the tag. That's the bottom right-hand corner, if that makes sense.
It is usually the bottom.
Yeah,
left or right.
we've just had Michelle say that the tags are either on the bottom left-hand or right-hand side. So maybe that's a better way of
identifying as well. Yeah, like the washing instructions. Sometimes there's the brand tag or something across there as well.
In case you don't want to permanent mark your quilt and accidentally get it running throughout the washing machine or something like that.
Yeah,
but
I don't know if that tagging, I could be wrong, but I don't know if that tagging's consistent with every brand or every manufacturer. Well, because I was having a thought about fitted sheets, I thought the same thing, that the washing instruction tag was in the same place on each brand, but I've noticed it wasn't. It wasn't actually the same. So,
cool.
But it could be either. Yeah.
So. All right. Well, we've got another new arrival, so let's go and have a look at that.
We'll have a look at that. Yep. I really like this one. I think it's very interesting. This is called the Borneo Haze. It's a very, very interesting texture. It's a heat set crinkle sort of material. There's sort of I'm not sure exactly what that means, but it's crinkly, very crinkly. It's printed. It's got it's a very tropical pattern, and with sort of a beigey colour. It's a nice beige, and it's got a cord piping as well, black cord piping that sort of complements the black outline of the patterns on there. So really cool. And the back is just plain colour, a linen colour, just to complement the front. And it's cotton polyester. It comes in Queen, King and Super King, and has Euros as well. The Euros are the same material, and they're the same, it's the same pattern on both sides, same material on both sides, with the cord trim.
Yeah, this one's cool. Seeing it out of the packet, it's pretty cool. Did we want to just quickly switch over to the product images? I'm almost willing to say that it looks better in real life than it does in the images here.
Yeah, when it turned up, I was surprised. When I saw it, I thought, oh, this is really, really nice.
Yeah,
it's really different.
Yeah. No, I'm actually surprised that I like it. I typically don't like the tropical animal print type designs, but this is pretty cool. And it's that beigey colour. I can't remember who was saying it a couple of lives ago, but they were mentioning that the beiges are in. The beige colours, the beige cushions.
Somebody did say that, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was both for the lounge room and also the bedroom.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We had Kerry say that this is very George of the Jungle cover.
Sorry.
George of the Beige Jungle. Better.
I actually just noticed something that I didn't see before. I saw all the leaves and the palm leaves, the jungle leaves, but some of these have actually got animal print on the leaves. I don't know if you can see animal print in there. So it's just an animal print pattern on the leaves. So has got. When you mentioned animal, I thought, yeah, hang on a minute, I'm seeing that in there. Yeah. So they're not actually animals. There's not a leopard sitting in here. It's actually the leaves have got that print on.
Right.
So yeah,
It's cool.
interesting. I didn't see it before. This is the Yasmin nude, features quite often.
Yep.
Velvet with a canvas back, and we'll bring a little bit of colour, yellowy gold in here. This is the Amelia Toffee velvet, the same canvas back, bringing some bit darker browns.
Yep.
And the Marlin, is Marlin, not Marlene.
Yep.
Marlin gold throw, which we've seen quite regularly. This is our regular gold
Yep. Hey Tracy, good to have you with us.
gold throw, and we'll put that over that way. And what do you think? I'll admit to this one being mine. I came up with this one.
I think it's alright.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we had Kerry say that she likes the wrinkle effect on the quilt cover. I haven't actually ever seen that before.
Yeah, it's not very common.
Yeah.
I think I might have seen it, but yeah, it's not very common at all.
Yeah, it's cool. We had Tracy say that this one's real nice. Joanne said that this is nice as. Mary, what's your thoughts on this one so far?
Are you sure you want to ask me that?
Could have a controversial opinion.
I don't like any of it.
You don't like the design of the quilt cover, or you don't like the style as a whole?
Both.
All right, there you go. Well, maybe we'll have to see if the next style impresses Mary.
Nah.
I don't like the quilt cover. It's
I guess so. It's different for everyone.
Yeah,
Everyone
that's
likes different
right.
things.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, we'll throw the other one in.
Yep.
Which is
Amanda said this one's very different. Let us know in the comments if you don't like it. There's nothing wrong with sharing Mary's opinion.
no, that's right. Oh, I didn't show you this cushion.
Yep.
Actually, it's looking a bit white on the screen, that quilt cover. It's got a little bit more tan than what it's showing on the screen.
Yeah, might. I think it's just different on different
It
monitors.
might be just the monitor that I've got down here.
Yeah.
All right, this is just a linen cushion. It's got a fringe, and this is, I'm trying to think of the colour. It's tea rose, the linen tea rose. Feather filled, nice cushion.
I think this is you're doing your best to win Mary over
I know,
because
you're trying to make me like it because I love the tea rose accessories.
she's been a long time fan of the tea rose stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the Kalina cinnamon, bringing some of the jungle theme off the quilt cover into the cushion.
Yep.
So, and those brown colours, and then
We had Jen say it's very different. So, yep. It is different. It is different.
the quilt cover.
Yeah.
And
And Odette said that she loves the tea rose cushion only on it. So if you took the other one off.
this one off.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe
And-
let's wait till the final style and then we can muck around with those cushions.
We've got the Wanda tea rose throw as well, which goes with the sort of that tea rose cushion.
Odette just said maybe you could put a throw on in the same colour as the tea rose. So
Oh, really?
Vegemite. Yep.
Yeah, we're thinking like.
Yeah.
So so there's the without the Kalina in there.
Yep.
You could put something else in there. White might be too stark white.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, put that one back and then we'll get everyone's thoughts on this style.
Yep.
Let us know if you like this style. Let's check in with Mary. What's your thoughts?
It might be better. Maybe if you opened up the throw and just covered up the quilt.
Yeah, okay. So out of 10, you would give this
Well, I don't know. You always ask me out of 10. I don't know. I just don't like it.
All right. We had Tracy say that she likes the first style a bit better. Amanda said hide that cushion, which I think she's talking about the Kalina.
Yeah.
And then Amanda said love it. That's all it needs is just the T-Rose, I'm assuming is what she's
Just
referencing.
no.
Yeah. So
No
take
Kalina.
out the Kalina and
Yep.
yeah. I reckon I do like the subtle, because the quilt cover's got so much going on. The subtle T-Rose is a good just breaking up of that pattern.
Is
That's
that
interesting.
still plain enough?
It's still plain enough. I don't know if that gold really suits the greatest, but
It might not match the T-Rose too well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to see any other accessories on this, because I feel like this quilt cover is kind of one of those good bases for a couple different colours. I could be wrong.
I was thinking it would be interesting to try black accessories, but I'm just having a look around and I'm not sure that we've got any handy.
Yeah, we
I'm
haven't
not sure.
haven't got black available in here.
You could take all that off and put the red thing on.
The which thing?
Red.
Oh,
I
red. Oh, that might be bad.
We just had Michelle say maybe we could take off all the colours and try the red. But I don't know if we have much red stuff. We had Kerry say, do you have coffee colours? I don't know if we have much coffee. Oh, we do. We actually do. I can see one down. Ben's just grabbing a black cushion now.
I found a black Amelia.
Yep. Take the thrower.
So black could go
Black actually might do all right.
because black could do it.
Yeah, yeah. Let us know
Because
if
you're pulling out the black lines and the black trim.
Yeah.
So it could really work.
Yeah. Let us know if you like the black style. We had Kerry say, do you have any coffee colours? Now, I can see a coffee cushion down in the shelf to your right, our left. We had Kerry say the black works for sure.
Yeah, this one's called Almond.
Yep. Even the black and almond works good.
It wasn't too bad, was it?
Yeah. Let us know if you like that coffee colour, Kerry. We had Amanda say, do you have Tarzan? Not yet. Don't have a Tarzan cushion. It would be interesting to have if we had animal print cushions to really bring out the animal print, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of animal print.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure you got cushions with animal print on.
Yeah.
But that might be too much as well because there's a lot going on the quilt cover.
Yeah, yeah.
Planes sort of help calm that down.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yep. All right, last thing is Kerry said that red is always great. And then we had Karen say that maybe we could try a green. Let's just have a play around. I know we've got some sage accessories. So we'll have a look at that. Amanda said that the black cushion really brings out the quilt cover, and yeah, totally agree with that. So there's a sage green. That's interesting. Brings the colour back to the really beige monochrome type quilt cover. And we had Kerry say you should start swinging off the light fitting to be Tarzan at the start. Is it Tarzan that beats his chest, or is it George of the Jungle? I don't know. All of them. All the above.
Tarzan swings on the vines.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Jen said it's a nice contrast with the green. Which, yeah. Do we have that Johnson olive
The throw, yeah.
Could have a look at that. Yeah, Kerry said that she's liking both at the moment. That's all right. If you want more of a green style in your room, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not completely wrong.
No.
Yeah.
And I can imagine like a dark olive bedhead as well. Might look interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Karen
If
says she
we're
likes the
pulling green in from the tree too, so
Yeah, yeah.
I was going
It's
to
a
say
jungle.
a picture or
Yeah, yeah.
something, but then I saw saw the
Yeah.
tree. Yeah,
Amanda says that this one looks really nice. So yeah, it's cool.
with the green. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's good.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's it for all the colours that people were asking for. So
Yep.
maybe we should call it.
All right.
We had Jen say that it's probably not a good quilt cover for a girly girl, but she does like that green style.
Yep.
Odette said that her fave is with the tea rose cushion and throw, which, yeah, that would be Mary's favourite just because it's a tea rose.
Yep.
And if you guys wanted to shop anything that you've seen tonight, there's a link in the description. You can go and have a look at all the accessories that we've used tonight.
Except for those add-ons, they're not there.
Yeah, those last couple cushions probably aren't there, but message us and we'll give you all the links. There's
We
no
can,
drama.
yeah, we can let you know them.
Yeah, yeah, yep.
Yep.
So, cool.
All right. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the Super King quilt cover segment, all that information in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed that, and you enjoyed all the styling and the new quilt covers. So next week we're going to do it again. We'll cover off 2 more new arrivals and with a couple of styles with those as well on each, and we're going to do a giveaway next week. Now, so it's same time, Thursday next week at 8 o'clock in the evening Sydney time, and like I said, we'll do a giveaway. We actually know what the giveaway is going to be. Should we announce that?
I've already forgotten what it is. We could announce it. I reckon there's no harm. Let's do it.
Next week we're going to give away a satin sheet set. So choice of size and choice of colour, and we'll give a satin sheet set away next week in the live. So join us next week, and yeah, we'll have a whole bunch of fun doing that, looking at some more new arrivals and giveaway. So thanks for watching and being amongst it and commenting and doing all the stuff. It's really great. If you've got any questions through the week, don't hesitate to sing out, or hey, remember them even for the next week's show. That'll be fine too. We'll try and answer them on the show. But if you need an answer faster than that, just send us a message, send us a chat or something, then we will endeavour to answer your questions and problems. Anyway, thanks. Josh is just having a crack up. He's laughing. I'm not sure what's going on.
No, it's all right. Thanks everyone for your support. Everyone's dropping in comments saying that it's great, amazing, and yeah, we really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in every week. It's really good and it's good fun. We enjoy doing it.
All right,
So,
that's great. Yep. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you again next week.
yeah. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.